Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. Today is Tuesday when I'm filming this, but welcome back. So today we are going to be doing a full day of eating, one of my favorites. So I'm going to show you guys what I'm eating throughout the day. And I'm also in between my meals going to just kind of give you guys some different tips and things like that. So it's going to be a little bit different style than normal, rather than more of like a vlog, more kind of like structured, but I hope that you guys enjoy it. I am really making a commitment to just step up my YouTube game and really bring you guys more value, more education in my videos. And yeah, so I hope that you enjoy it. Be sure to go ahead and give this video a thumbs up to support your girl and subscribe below so that you don't miss future videos. And we're gonna get into this full day of eating. So the very first thing that I do in the morning before I eat or drink coffee or anything is I drink 32 ounces of water. So if you are looking to like get into a healthier lifestyle, get fit, get healthy, drinking more water is such an amazing thing to do. It's good for your skin. It can give you more energy. It can actually increase your metabolism. So drink your water. It can actually help to flush out water retention. So a lot of people think that drinking more water might make them more like holding more water, but it actually helps you flush it out. So drink your water. I start with 32 ounces in the morning, and then I will make coffee, which is what I am about to do. So I'm gonna show you guys really quick what all I put into my coffee. So for my coffee, I'm going to be doing, actually I'll show you guys this part first. I just started trying this last week and I really like it. This is the Califia Farms, no sugar added, better half coconut cream and almond milk. So I'm gonna do a little bit of that and then a little bit of coconut oil. And then I'll microwave this to where the coconut oil melts, and then I'll brew the coffee over it. I'm going to be using the Coffee Over Cardio Summer Break Toasted Coconut today. This one is so good. And I do have a code for them. It's Sydney. I'll put that in the description box. And then once I brew that, I literally just add a tiny bit of this Formula 1 chocolate to give it even more of like a sweet mocha flavor. And that is literally all that I do for my coffee. And then I froth it up with a little milk frother. So that's the first thing that I'm going to be having, and then I'm going to be doing my little morning routine. And yeah. Okay friends, so I am about to make breakfast, which I will show you guys in a second, but I wanted to talk, I kind of wanted to make the theme, if you will, of this full day of eating just about not depriving yourself. I think that, and I talked about this on my story yesterday on Instagram if you follow me, but, which if you don't, you should follow me. It's just SYDNEYTFIT Fitness. But anyways, I think that I see way too often girls feel almost bad for feeling full and satisfied. I feel like too often girls feel like they need to be a little bit hungry all the time, or they're doing something wrong, like if they're full and satisfied and they don't feel like they're in diet mode, just because diet culture is so prevalent. And I think that that's what causes a lot of people to fall into that cycle of like restricting themselves during the week and never really feeling fully satisfied after meals, and then over the weekends, you know, kind of going all out and eating everything that they can and then feeling guilty about it. And it just kind of starts that vicious cycle. And this is something that I think is a problem. I think that for certain, obviously physique goals and whatnot, there is going to be some uncomfortability in terms of dieting. If you are like in a calorie deficit, you might be a little bit hungry, obviously. But even with a calorie deficit, I don't think that that's something that people should be doing year-round by any means. And I also think that you have to kind of look at, okay, are your physique goals realistic for also living a healthy, happy life too? So yeah, that's just kind of what I wanted to talk about throughout this video, is just not depriving yourself. Like, it's okay to eat until you're satisfied. If you eat breakfast and then you're still hungry, don't feel bad about that. You know, your body is craving that fuel, so give it that fuel. Again, you know, I will say, like I said, if you are having like very specific, say like cutting goal and you're tracking a certain number of macros or whatnot, and you are gonna feel a little bit of like uncomfortability, but you should not be like starving. And even with just like, you know, with that, I just want you guys to realize it is not a good thing for your mental state or honestly your physical state to be in that diet mode all year round. So for the majority of your life, just living a healthy lifestyle, you know, if you're just say like trying to maintain and just be happy and healthy, get strong in the gym and kind of continue to improve your body composition by putting on new muscle, like you don't have to be hungry all the time. Eat until you're satisfied. And yeah, your body needs different food every single day. Some days you're more active than others, so listen to it. If you eat lunch and you're still a little bit hungry, have a little after lunch snack. So that's kind of what I want to talk about here. It's not normal to, I don't want it to be normalized that you should like feel guilty for like being full or satisfied, because you should be. So that's what I wanted to touch on. And I'll kind of keep talking about that a little bit throughout the video, but I think it's really important. Comment below if you have any thoughts on that, if that's something that you've struggled with or that you've like kind of seen prevalent in the fitness industry. Anyways though, let's get to breakfast, my favorite meal of the day. So honestly, today's breakfast is gonna be pretty basic. So I'm gonna do 3 eggs because that's all that I have left. So they're the organic cage-free brown eggs, oops. And then I'm gonna do 2 slices of this thin sliced good seed, it's the Dave's Killer, some toast. And then on the toast, I'm gonna do some spray butter, stevia, and cinnamon, kind of like cinnamon sugar toast. And that's gonna be my breakfast. So finished product, we have my 3 eggs, 2 slices of toast with some spray butter, cinnamon, and stevia. And then I also have my fish oil and then my microfactor. So this is a complete nutrient pack. It has an antioxidant, multivitamin, CoQ10, fruit and veggie cap, probiotic, and essential fatty acids. So it's like a nice all-in-one little pack. You guys can get free shipping on these. I will put my first form link in the description box. But this is going to be meal number 1. Judge me, the first coffee did not do it for me, so I made a little cold brew. I just did ice this cold brew that I got at Walmart, more of this same creamer, and then a little bit of this runny vanilla. I'm just gonna mix that up. I try not to have 2 coffees a day, but today it's not one of those days. Friends, okay, I'm about to go work out. It's 11, and all of my check-ins aren't in yet, so I did the ones that were in, but I don't really have anything to do at the moment, so I'm just gonna go ahead and get my training in rather than like waiting on them to come in, because then I would just like waste an hour. So I'm just gonna have 3 chocolate rice cakes, because I literally ate breakfast like an hour and 15 minutes ago, but I'm gonna have some carbs in me before I go. Before I train, I like to have a quick digesting carb source, and then like if I hadn't have just had breakfast, I would also have a protein source. I'd probably just have like a whey protein isolate shake with my quick digesting carb. But since I did just eat breakfast and had some protein in there, I'm just gonna get 3 chocolate rice cakes, and then I'll have some protein after my workout. Right, so I got my 3 chocolate rice cakes. That's gonna be on my little pre-workout snack. I actually don't take a pre-workout anymore. I haven't in like 3 months. I don't know, I drink coffee in the morning, and yeah, that's what I do. I used to take like a non-stim one, but I just haven't been taking it, honestly. I do drink an intra-workout, which I will show you guys in a second, but whenever it comes to fueling yourself for workouts, girls, you need to fuel your body. Whenever it comes to our lifts, the goal is to be performing at your best whenever you're training, and your body needs fuel for performance. So be sure that you are fueling up for those training sessions. Like I said, I did basically just eat breakfast, so I'm just having some nice quick digesting carb source so that that can like be there for my body to utilize. But we want to be recovering at our best. We want to be able to get stronger in the gym, and then we also want to be able to recover from our sessions, because if we aren't recovering properly from our sessions, we aren't going to make progress. You don't progress from what you don't recover from. So be sure that you're fueling your body good for those training sessions. Like I said, typically I like to do a quick protein and quick carb before my workout, but it's just because this is so close to my workout and I just ate. And then I'm going to show you guys what I take during my workout as well really quick. These actually are, these aren't First Form products, but this is what I've been taking. So I do a little bit of a carb powder. So this is called Carbolin. This is the unflavored one because I'm gonna put something flavored in it. But this is to give me fuel like during my workouts. So I do not do a full scoop. I do about 1/4 a scoop, which is gonna get me about a little bit over 15 grams of carbs during my workout. That just helps. It helps with recovery and it helps with performance during your workout. I try to drink mine, like I try to finish my intra-workout about like 20 to 30 minutes before I'm done working out, but usually it ends up being like 10 to 15 minutes just because I don't know, I just enjoy the drink, so I kind of like to keep it almost the whole time. But yeah, so I do about 1/4 a scoop of this Carbolin, and then I do a scoop of these essential amino acids. They have obviously EAAs, and then they also have sodium, calcium, and then they have like a keto salt blend. So yeah, I've been taking these. The reason that I've been taking these instead of the First Form one is because I'm trying to manage where my caffeine is coming from, and the First Form EAAs actually do have a little bit of caffeine. I will say they taste so bomb. So like if you don't drink a lot of coffee already or something, those are still a great option. But I have been taking these because they don't have any caffeine. They also don't have artificial sweeteners, which I really like. This is the kiwi cherry limeade flavor. But yeah, so I'm gonna take that. Most of those supplements that I use are First Form because I believe in their company. I obviously love their supplements and the quality of their supplements, but that is why I take this instead right now. So yeah, that's gonna be my pre and intra workout, and I'll catch up with you guys when I get back. All right, so I almost literally just walked out to my car in my slippers. Much better. All right, guys, I'm home from the gym. I had such a good upper body session. Do I have a pump still? Not really, it kind of went away. But yeah, I did some back, some chest, a little bit of kind of everything, upper body, triceps and biceps, so it was really good. I'm about to make a smoothie. So whenever it comes to post-workout, what I like to do is I like to get a quick digesting protein source and then a quick digesting carb source, but I'm not going to lie. Today, since all I've had is my eggs and toast and like my 3 rice cakes, I want something a little bit more substantial right now, and it is so hot. It's like 90 degrees outside, so I'm toasty, so I want something cold. So I'm gonna make like a big smoothie bowl. So typically what's gonna be the most optimal post-workout is going to be something that, like I said, is a quick digesting protein, quick digesting carb, lower fat, and lower fiber. But I'm gonna kind of do that today, but also kind of break my own rule, which is another thing about fitness. You don't always have to be perfectly optimal. It's about consistency. Either way, I'm getting a protein and a carb source. So typically in this smoothie that I'm about to show you guys, I would also be putting avocado, but since it is post-workout, I do want to keep it a little bit lower fat, and then I'll add fats to my next meal. But everything else is going to be the same that normally would go in this smoothie. Just normally I add either 1/4 to 1/2 avocado. It makes it a little bit thicker and creamier. But anyways, okay, so I'm going to do ice, almond milk. I have frozen fruit. This is strawberries, mangoes, pineapples, and bananas. And then I'm gonna do some frozen spinach, some special dark cocoa powder. I love the dark one for some reason. It's so good. It's like rich. And then a scoop, maybe a scoop and a half of the Vegan Power Pro, the chocolate one. So I'm gonna make up a little smoothie bowl because it sounds so refreshing and so good. So that's what we're gonna do. So I actually changed my mind. I'm gonna do a fourth of avocado. I just want it to be thick. So just a fourth of a small avocado. And then I'm also gonna add some honey for sweetness. Okay, yum. Okay, so I'm gonna do a little taste test for you guys. I think I put a little bit too much ice, but it's fine. It'll still be good. So good. Yum. It tastes like the dark cocoa powder just gives it the best like rich chocolatey taste. I did put a little bit too much ice, but it's still fire. Okay, so eat this, and as you guys can see, it made a lot. That whole bowl, and then there's still more in here. So it'll probably fill me up for a bit, and then I will show you guys what I eat next. It's currently 1:40, so I might eat a snack between dinner, or I might just have like an early big dinner and then a bigger light snack. I don't know. I will keep you guys updated. One more thing, sorry. If you guys haven't noticed, I always prioritize having a like decent amount of protein at every meal. So like for breakfast, I had a little bit of protein in the coffee, and then I had the 3 eggs. So I probably, and then the toast had a little bit of protein. So I probably had like 30 grams there. I probably had about 30 grams just now. So that's typically kind of what I try to hit at meals, even if I'm not tracking macros or anything. Protein is really, really important for just maintaining or building that lean muscle that we want. So be sure that at all of your meals, you're making sure that you're getting a good solid protein source in there. And yeah. Okay guys, it is 5:05 and it is dinner time. Move this up a little bit. So I'm gonna show you guys what I'm gonna make, and then I actually need to clean out a couple of pans because they're dirty and I can't use them. It's not the worst like when you're hungry and then you look in your sink and you're like, there's all the pans I need. But anyways, what we're gonna do is a little pasta tonight. So pretty simple. I'm gonna be doing these bonza noodles. So these are the penne made from chickpeas. For a serving, a 2-ounce serving, it's 3.5 fat, 32 carb, 14 protein. So pretty high protein. I'll probably just do a serving of this, maybe a little bit more. And then I'm going to use this roasted garlic sauce. I used it last night. It was pretty good. I would prefer to like make my own, but I had this in my pantry and it actually expired in April. But it tasted fine, so I think I'm okay. And then I'm gonna do some grass-fed ground beef in there. I'm actually just gonna go ahead and make this entire thing. So that's another tip that I have for you guys. Whenever you do like make, say, like a pasta meal, go ahead and just like prep all the protein, because now I'll have 3 other servings of this to use throughout the week. If I just want to throw it with other meals, it'll already be ready. And then I'm also going to be pan cooking some zucchini and some mushrooms that I'm going to throw into the pasta as well. So that's what I'm gonna do. And what I typically do is I will make my pasta, obviously like how you make pasta with the boiling water, and then I will add it to the pan with my veggies to like heat it all together with the sauce. That's kind of typically how I do it. So that's gonna be my dinner. But anyways, I digress from my rambling. Let's get to dinner. so quick update. I'm also gonna add, once everything's like almost cooked, I have this leftover asparagus from a meal I made a couple of days ago. So I'm actually gonna throw that in as well before it goes bad. So. Okay, so that is the finished product. This is a big bowl of food, but I'm pretty hungry, so I'm sure I will finish it all. Yeah, so that's gonna be my dinner. And then with dinner, I also, so if you guys saw this morning, I took my like complete nutrient pack, the micro factor with the multivitamin and all that other stuff in it, and then I took my fish oil. And then with dinner, I take my hair, skin, and nail supplement. No other reason that I take it now versus in the morning, just that like I don't want to have that many pills in the morning, so I like break it up. So yeah, take hair, skin, and nails. This is literally, you guys, I live by this. Whenever I stopped taking it for a while, I just noticed the biggest difference. And like right when I started taking it, I just feel like it helps my hair look so much healthier and it just grows faster. It looks thicker. Also my nails, like these are my real nails right now. They're gross because they're not done, but look at that. And they haven't, I mean, I'm sure I'm gonna jinx myself when one's about to break, but yeah, so highly recommend. I will link, well, this will be on the First Form site, which you can use my free shipping link, which is in the description box. But anyways, yeah, so I'm gonna take this and enjoy my dinner with, I think I'm gonna watch, I started The Wire. It's on HBO, so I'm on episode 3 trying to get into it because I've heard it's such a good show, so that's what I'm about to do. And then I will catch up with you guys for my night snack because you know that that is always gonna happen. So I'm now taking my reds and my greens. This is a supplement that I take daily, so I wanted to include this. So I, you know, talking about like fueling our body with macronutrients, we also want to be sure that we're getting in those micros, which I'm eating lots of veggies, but whenever, at least for me with vegetables, I eat a lot of the same ones over and over. And then also with cooking, processing, all of that, you're gonna lose some of the nutrients. So I really like to be sure that I'm like filling those little gaps. So I do the Opti Reds every single day, and then the Opti Greens every day, 2 scoops of each. I just mix that with a little bit of cold water. Favorite snack ever, makes me feel so good. Digestion on point, bloating decreased, clearer skin, more energy, all the things. So I'm gonna drink this and then make my night snack. So I will show you guys what I'm making here in a second. Right. So I'm going to make a mug cake now. So I'm just going to show you guys what all goes into my mug cake, and then I will just show you the finished product, and I'll put the recipe in the description box. So I do a scoop of the level 1 German chocolate cake, is my favorite flavor in the mug cakes. I do about 2 tablespoons of powdered peanut butter, 1 tablespoon of the dark cocoa powder that I used in my smoothie earlier, a 1/4 to 1/2 of a teaspoon of baking soda, and then a tablespoon of sugar-free jello mix. I'm gonna use the pistachio one tonight. My other favorites are, I really like the cheesecake one and the chocolate fudge one, and then almond milk. So I just mix it up. This part's important. I mix it, and then I microwave it for 20 seconds, and then I stir it again so that the edges don't get dry, and then I microwave it for like 15 to 20 seconds depending on your microwave strength, because it gets dry. If you microwave like 10 seconds too long, or even like 5 seconds too long, it gets a little bit too dry. So I'm gonna have that and some mangoes on the side. I think that it's really important, just like with the topic of this video, I always like to have something that I just like truly enjoy. And this is one of those things. Like this allows me to really enjoy, like have something sweet at the end of the night and not feel like I am deprived or restricted at all. And this is something that I've been doing for like the past, I would say, a couple of years, and it just really allows me to kind of stick to this, and like I don't even have to like make up in my head that I enjoy it. Like I actually really like it. I don't feel deprived. And like today I didn't eat a dessert type thing after lunch, but like sometimes if I'm having a sweet tooth after lunch and I want a piece of dark chocolate, like I'm just gonna have it. It's not that big of a deal. Everything in moderation. That's really what it comes down to. So yeah, I'm gonna make this and I'll show you guys the finished product. All right, so finished product. We have my mug cake. I topped it with a little bit of this vanilla almond butter and my mango. Okay guys, so I'm actually having 2 chocolate rice cakes to end my night. I just ate my mug cake and that fruit, and I just like am still a little bit hungry, so I'm gonna have this. On the days that I train right now, my split is pretty, not high volume, but it's a hypertrophy split, which is like more of a muscle growth based split. So my body takes a nice beating during my lifts right now. So I just feel like on the days that I train, I get super, super hungry. So I'm gonna have these 2 and then go to bed. So that is going to be this full day of eating. If you guys enjoyed this style of video, be sure to give this a thumbs up and comment below. Let me know what you thought, like, of kind of having something that I was discussing throughout. Obviously, each time could be like a different kind of discussion. I want to do one on like booty gains, maybe throw like a workout in there, but let me know what you guys thought, and be sure to give this a thumbs up and subscribe below so that you don't miss my future videos. Thank you so much for watching. I love you guys so much. Seriously, I mean it. Y'all are the reason that I can do what I do, and I love y'all. So I will see you in the next one.